has zebra stripes kind of thing. But there's a reason.
It's a Damascus finish knife. These knives are extremely expensive. If you go online and price them anywhere, they start at way more money than this knife is being sold at.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful, very heavy, perfectly weighted, proper chef's knife. The thing that makes this so ridiculously cool and just a hand-me-down heirloom piece, each side of this knife is actually 33 layers of steel. So this is 66 layers of steel went into this one chef knife. It comes in its own storage box,
amazing,
beautifully gift boxed.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've been a buyer and I've been working with food all of my life. This quality of knife for this price, completely unheard of at the original price. And these are the last couple, I think. They've reduced
clearance
it.
Price.
So the first time we brought it in at the original price, $110, it was such an amazing bargain. It sold out completely.
Right.
The second order we got in before Christmas, this is the last that's left of it.
And by the way, it's on 5 easy payments as well. So we're talking about $16 a month to own it. You know, so many times, I think as a country, we kind of just started buying cheaper knives, but they don't last.
You know, as in fashion, you buy the trendy things cheap and cheerful, but things you're going to use all the time, you must spend money. What's great about this is it's priced as if it were a cheap knife. It's 66 layers of steel, beautiful craftsmanship.
It's
it
cutting
looks
celery like
gorgeous.
Butter.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I mean, it's really
absolutely
is cutting
beautiful.
it like butter.
And remember, if you get yourself a good knife like this, first of all, be grateful you got it for such a great price. But remember to keep it sharp, guys.
Yeah.
The knife is only, there to be your friend. It can't be your friend if you let it get dull.
Yeah.
So even if you just take it to your local restaurant supply store, they always have a department that'll sharpen your knives for you. You could buy a very simple steel or knife sharpening kit at any price point. But if you invest in this knife, this is an heirloom piece. Please also keep it sharp when you bring it home.
I love it.
And whenever people tell me they hate to cook, the first thing I ask them is, do you have a sharp knife and a big cutting board? And usually it's the equipment's fault, not the cook's fault.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a sharp knife, you're fighting everything you want to cook in the kitchen.
Right.
And you're going to injure yourself.
And it's just like, you ask any guy who's a woodworker or a golfer or whatever, they got to have the right equipment, right?
You have to have the right tools, and you have to take care of the tools when you get them.
You know how tough it can be to cut a pineapple if you don't have the right knife, or to cut thin slices of onion. I just popped this into this pineapple, and I'm telling you, it just slices right through.
Well, this is beautiful,
it was
too.
2 slices and boom.
If you're fighting the tomatoes when you try to slice them for a salad or something, that means your knife is dull. And look, this you could read the newspaper through. It's so thin.
That is amazing. That is
It's like
beautiful.
a mandolin cut. It's like you put it on a machine and mandolined it.
Now, here's the thing. Maybe you want to treat yourself to it, because you can get this home for, what was it, like $16 a month on your credit card. You get to be using it while you pay for it.
It's the best knife we've ever brought here. It's certainly the best price.
I would say, too, if you want to actually put that aside, like buy it now at a clearance price, it's not going to be reordered. The fact is put it aside for Father's Day. He
or
will
for a wedding.
Be thrilled. Or
remember,
a wedding.
if you give this as a
Mother's
gift,
Day.
remember, I'm superstitious, and it is my name on the box. Tape a penny to it.
What does that do?
It keeps the person. If you give a person a knife and you don't put a penny on it, you mean them harm. If you put a penny on it, you mean them good luck.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you have to negate the fact that it's a knife. That it's an instrument that could literally kill you if you wanted to. You got to make it cheerful again.
Look at that. I mean, pineapple, sometimes you don't want to even have to deal with it because your knife doesn't do it. It's usually a struggle. This wasn't. You know, I'm sure that part of it is the weight of it.
It's a very heavy knife.
Yeah.
It's beautifully crafted. It is absolutely a hand-me-down, be with you your whole life and then some knife. And again, the fabrication, unreal. If you look online at comparable pieces, they are priced so far out of the ballpark we're in, it's ridiculous.
And this is called a Damascus knife.
Right, correct. The finish of it.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. Go back if somebody just tuned in and they're like, hey, what is that big knife?
It is
66?
66 layers, 33 on each side, 66 layers of steel total, 33 on each side to make the most durable, beautiful chef's knife we've ever brought here, for sure.
I got to tell you, cutting through this pineapple, this is nicer than any knife I have. I've got some nice knives.
And it's beautiful to look at. I mean, it's an extraordinary gift.
man. I'm cutting up the pineapple for purely selfish reasons because I love it.
Are you a pineapple fan?
I love
When I was a little
pineapple.
kid, I used to
but
eat so much
it's
pineapple, my mouth would be all
simple.
tingly, right?
Oh my goodness, look at this. It's like cutting through butter. And I mean, okay, seriously, I've got one more slice left. Put that in. Okay, now just
It's
cut
so
out the
beautiful.
center, put it on a glass, and make your drink, and you're all set.
Oh, you went from the pineapple right to the Mai Tai.
So yummy. Here's the thing I want to remind you. Clearance priced, not going to be reordered. And the other thing is that it's on 5 monthly easy payments. If you don't know what easy pay is about, just use any credit card that we accept. It's all the major ones. It's Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover Card. We have our own Q card as well. But the fact is, you spend about $16 when you place your order, and you get this knife home beautifully packaged. You can even keep it in the package.
Yeah, it's a great storage. It's a great way to store the knife.
And it's nice and low, so you can put this box in your utensil drawer, and the drawer still opens and closes. And the other thing, too, is that you are then using it while you pay for it. Now, you have a 30-day return policy, but
You're
I
not
can
going to
tell you
return
right
this
now,
knife.
You're not
going to ever
this one.
return this knife.
Nope, not the way this cut
Never
that
handled.
pineapple. I mean, when you think about the difficult things to cut, even cheese, hard cheese can sometimes be difficult.
This knife is an heirloom piece. You'll use it your lifetime and the next. You're passing it down to whoever you like.
Beautiful.
It's the kind of thing that'll outlive you if you take care of it. It's a beautiful piece.
I'm making fruit salad right now. What are you making? Veggies? Oh,
I'm
look
just
at
slicing up a
you.
platter of vegetables.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
all. Drizzle a little olive oil and
amazing.
lemon on it.
Yeah, we could use some of those veggies in the cookware set that's coming up at a one-day only price. Don't you just love to watch chefs cut? I'm not good enough to be able to rock and roll like that.
No,
but
of course you can. Anybody can. You just keep
I
the
just
tip of the
need
knife on
practice.
the board and you lift up and down from your shoulder only and
Oh, I
just
see.
roll across the
So-
board. Pick up from the top. There you go. You keep the tip on the board and you just rock through your slices. Just like that.
I'm going to practice that sometime.
You should. It's
I should.
fun.
I've never really done that.
It's fun.
In the meantime, though, stay tuned. Get this knife while you can, because